lunch today. I refuse to buy guac, so I will be adding this in as substitute. Good morning, everyone. It's a very gray day today, but at least it's not cold. I just picked up my Starbucks order. They have a new drink. It's called like the sugar cookie almond milk latte, and so I want to try it. Let's see what it tastes like. Tastes festive. I'm currently on my family med rotation. I work at a clinic around 20 minutes outside the city. It's a hospital-run clinic. They have multiple branches in the community, and mine is a little far away. I'll take the opportunity to tell you about how my schedule is like. I work Monday through Friday. I wake up at 7 a.m. every day, but I usually snooze until 7:20. Basically, I just need to be at clinic before my preceptor gets there, which is at 8:30, and the residents, most of them come at 8:30. But I try to get there at around 8 or 8:10 and kind of just settle in and try to check my patients. I usually get out at 4 and latest by 5 p.m., which is really nice. Then I basically just go home, eat dinner, work out maybe, and then study as much as I can. Most of the time, I actually end up just moving around for like 1 or 2 hours every day. It's really hard to study. On Fridays, I only work half a day, so that's really nice for me. So I can catch up on errands and do other stuff. And then, of course, the weekends are free. I have family med for 8 weeks. I am currently on my 6 weeks of rotation, so I feel much more comfortable filming this. I felt like at the beginning, I was still struggling a little bit with patient interaction, with knowing what to do, missing stuff, not doing a thorough physical exam. And then at this time, I feel pretty confident in what I can do, with reassurance from my preceptor, of course. She says that I'm doing well, so I believe her. Pro tip is print out the evaluations, and halfway through your rotation, bring it up to them. Tell them to honestly give you what they would score you right now, and then ask for feedback on how to improve. So that's what I did. If you guys want me to make videos on how to excel at like each rotation, give this video a thumbs up so that I can plan some in the future. Back at home. So I thought I would take this opportunity to talk to you about what family med is like. So I rotate with residents and my main attending. She is a great attending, possibly one of the greatest role models I've had on these rotations. She's just really cares about her patient, love her mannerisms. She cares about me as a medical student, so I definitely want to be like her. So for family med specialty, it's 3 years, but there are some programs that let you do an extra year, and you can subspecialize in that family med field. So people do sports medicine, people do family med with an extra maternal fetal component, so they can take more OB-GYN patients. that's all the ones I can think of right now, but there are multiple things that you can do with Family Med. So in Family Med, you see everything. You basically see the common cold, allergies, mostly diabetes and hypertension. You see people for thyroid problems. But the most important thing about Family Med is health screenings. So making sure people get their flu shots, get all their vaccines, get all of their cancer screenings. All of that is really big for Family Med. I see a little bit of everything. Basically, you manage everybody to a certain extent, and then once you don't feel comfortable with the amount of medications that they have for a certain disease, or if you're not sure on how to manage them properly, then you refer them out. So lots of referral for Family Med. You also do a lot of social work, like filing disabilities, getting medications for patients. But I feel like that's in a little bit of every field where you work with patients and they have to take medications. Overall, I really like it. It's just general medicine, okay? It's basically what you think of when you think of a doctor, right? You can basically treat your common ailments. I've gone to do some OMM on some selective patients. The key about that is I have to be able to rule out any type of condition that is not musculoskeletal or like visceral pain. Those are what OMM can treat. So I've done a few adjustments for people with muscle strain and some back pain during pregnancies. So that's pretty cool. If you guys have any more questions about Family Med rotation and what to expect and what you do, comment down below and I will answer them. So right now I'm taking this online course provided by the school, well, required by the school, where we learn how to interview. This is way in advance. This course is taught with the Family Med rotation, so that's why I'm having to do it right now. But it basically has a bunch of videos for you to watch about tips and tricks on how to interview, and I really like it because it also gives you examples of what people say. And then we have to also do a written assignment. I haven't gotten to that part yet, but you see I'm 42% in. But see, these are some of the topics that it covers. I'm very bad with interviewing skills, so I find some benefit with this. Hello everyone, how's everyone doing? I got this salad kit from Sprouts, and then I've been portioning it so that I can eat it throughout the week. And I make it filling by adding an avocado, and then this is my protein. Look how bomb this salad is. Honestly, I've been obsessed with this meal this week. Like, usually when I eat meal prep, I get tired of it by the second day, but this was super good, and I have enough for another day. So I'm super excited to eat it. So this is not how I usually make my matcha latte, but I just have a lot of leftover ingredients that I need to get rid of. Hey Google, set alarm for 7 a.m.
There, your alarm's set for 7 a.m.
Hey Google, lights off. Don't you hate it when these are foggy and you have to roll down the window to turn? It happens. Every day I go to work, I literally have to sit in the car for at least 5 to 10 minutes. Even though I might be actually I'm not late because I need to be there before they get here, but late as in later than I usually get here. You get the point. My favorite day of the week is here. It's Friday because I get half days. So I'm so excited to go study. I'm meeting a friend at a coffee shop today, so we're still gonna be studying, but at least I'm not working. Okay, so I thought that on the drive to the coffee shop that I would tell you about my progression as a med student in family medicine. So at first, when you start any rotation, they're not gonna let you do jack squat for like the first few days. Just because you're trying to get the hang of things, they're trying to feel you out, you're trying to feel them out. And so you basically just have to remind them constantly about what you're confident with doing, as well as telling them, you know, previous rotations you've been on. So at the beginning of my family med rotation, I was basically just doing histories of the patient, and then I started getting more comfortable with doing a physical exam. The problem is you only get 10 minutes with the patient, right? And so I really try to do the minimal. I don't get to do a full exam and everything because I'm trying to get in and get out, okay? Because the trend is that if you have a medical student with you, you're gonna be behind. And so I don't want to put that burden on anyone that I'm following. So I try to be as fast as I can. And at that time, you only really have time to document a few notes on your piece of paper or your notebook that you're carrying, and then listen to heart and lungs and move on. But as you go through the rotation and you get faster and more efficient at doing things, I'm able to ask them more detailed questions that help me look at this. So this is spicy tonkatsu, and this is my appetizer, adagashi tofu. Very good. And this meal had a deal, $15, you get $5 off, and then I also get $10 off my credit card perks, and this meal's total to be $10 with tip. Hey y'all, busy morning and super cold. It's like 37 degrees right now, and I'm going to volunteer today. So my school has a student-run clinic. It's basically a clinic for the homelessness and the houseless. Not sure what I'm gonna be doing. Usually this clinic is for first and second years, but you know, I didn't get to participate because we had a pandemic. So they also opened up a few slots for third and fourth years. So I thought I would sign up and go. What's the plan for today? So I'm gonna volunteer here until noon, and then you see my packed bags right there. I'm gonna go home to my parents. One of my friends is having a birthday party tonight, so I'm gonna be there for a birthday party. But the time in between, I'm going to study as much as I can. I got a little sidetracked yesterday. I just kept watching my show and doing Anki, and then it was midnight. So I'm gonna try to catch up on more studying today and take you along. So let's go. I'm back. Sorry I didn't get to film that much. It just got really hectic, and I was talking to a lot of people, and so I just forgot about vlogging. So basically what we do is we give them basic health screenings as well as connecting them to the right resources. So that's the majority of what the first and second years do. And then for us, third and fourth years, we kind of roam and we kind of just help them get a better history, preparing them to present it to the attending. So like for us, we're just kind of the person that kind of bridges that gap. So that's it. I'm gonna drive home now. I'll talk to you guys when I get back.